the Linux commands. So yesterday we discussed about how to save a file, how to write data into the file, how to quit out of the file. So those things we have seen yesterday. Okay. Today let us see some other commands in Linux. Okay. So let us compare with Windows first of all. Let's say in Windows, if you want to search for some specific pattern, if you want to search for some specific pattern in a file, what you will do? You will use Control F and you will try to search with that. Use CD. Let's say you want to search for CD. So if you type the CD and if you give enter, automatically it will go and show you where that particular pattern is present in that particular file. So now if the same thing if you want to do in Linux, if you want to search for some specific pattern in a file, what is the command that we will use? Here we'll use a command called grep. We use a command called grep. Okay, it's a global regular expression. Global regular expression. Okay. So using this grep, what we can do? We can search for this specific pattern in a file. Okay, we can search for specific pattern in a file using grep. Okay, so what is the syntax for this one? What is the syntax for the grep? So the syntax for the grep is grep space the particular pattern and the file name. Okay, so what it will do? It will display the particular pattern in that particular file to you. So let us go and execute this particular command. So here, okay, let me create one file here. Yesterday I have shown you how to create a file. So here I am creating a file called devops.txt. So here I am putting some data here. Let us put our course content, what we are going to conduct. So first we are conducting Linux, and after that we are conducting shell script, and we are conducting AWS, we are conducting Terraform, and we are conducting Maven, and we are conducting Jenkins, and after that we are conducting Docker, after that we are conducting Kubernetes. Okay. So let me save this file. How to save this file? We are in insert mode. Go to escape and :WQ. Here what we are doing is, yesterday we have done only save first. After that we have given Q, means quit. But now what we are going to do is, we are going to do both operations at a time. We are saving and quitting out of that particular file. So how we are saving and quitting out of that particular file is, we are giving :WQ. Both at a time we are giving. So now what happens? Automatically it will come out of that particular file. So I am saving and quit out of that particular file now. So I am out of that particular file. Now we are going to execute a command that we have discussed now. This is a grep command which is used to search for some specific pattern in a file. So now what we are doing, we are going and grep space that particular pattern. Let's say you want to search for AWS. So I am giving AWS, and in where you want to search? In the course file. You want to know whether AWS is part of the course or not. So now what I am giving? I am giving DevOps. So grep space AWS space DevOps. See, it is printing me that particular pattern. That means AWS is part of that particular course. Grep space AWS space DevOps. Now let us see whether Kubernetes is there. Kubernetes is there. See, Kubernetes is also there. How I am able to find that? By using grep command. Grep space that particular pattern space the file name. Now what I want to do is, in generally, along with Kubernetes, Docker is a mandatory thing. Okay, Docker is the mandatory skill that need to be learned when they are learning the Kubernetes. So what I want to know, whether Docker and Kubernetes both are present in that particular course content, I want to know. So how to know that? Using grep command, I want to search that one. So I'm using an option, as I said earlier, every Linux command will have an options. Every Linux command will have options. So here the one what I given the first command is grep Kubernetes and the DevOps file. So what it did, it went and searched for this particular Kubernetes, whether it is present in this particular file or not. So it printed. What I want, before the Kubernetes in the file, whether Docker is present or not, I want to know that. So how to know that? So I want to grep a word, and I want to know what is the word that is present on top of that. On top of that, what is the word? I want to know. So how to get that? For that, we use an option -b. -b means before the occurrence of the pattern. Before the occurrence of the pattern. Before the occurrence of the pattern means, here what pattern we are trying to search? Let's say Kubernetes we are going to search. So before Kubernetes, what is the word we have? That's what I want to know. So how I can know? By using an option -b. -b is before. Okay. So what I did, I executed -b, and how many lines you want to print before the word that you are trying to search? So here I am trying to search for Kubernetes. Before that, I want to print one line. whatever line is there, one line I want to print. So it printed one line. Let's say you want to print 3 lines. You want to print 3 lines. See, before Kubernetes, it is having whatever 3 lines it is having, it is printing those 3 lines. Okay. So this is one way of searching for particular pattern in a file. Let's say you want to know after Kubernetes what are the other items we had after Kubernetes. So for that, so after Kubernetes, nothing is there. Okay, let us go and put some pattern here. Let us put Python. Let's put Python. So here I am doing A1. So after Kubernetes, it is printing now. After Kubernetes, it is having a Python, so it is printing Python. Okay. So before and after. Before and after. What it will do? It will print the lines after the pattern. Which one? -A option. An A option, it will print after the lines. Now what we will do? We will use -I. -I, why we will use? Let's say, okay, first of all, let me tell it. This is used to ignore the case. Ignore the case. Ignore the case means it will ignore whether it is uppercase or lowercase. The letters, whether it is uppercase or lowercase, it will check. Let me show you here. I am giving Kubernetes in lowercase, and I am trying to search. See, it is not printing anything because it's in lowercase. Inside the file, it is in the uppercase. So it is not matching there. The pattern is not matching there. So how to match the pattern here? How to match the pattern? So here we'll use -I. -I is to ignore the case. -I is to ignore the case. Okay. Is used to ignore the case. Second. -I is to ignore the case. Okay, let us go and execute this one practically. Grep space -I, I am giving Kubernetes space the file name. So let us enter this. See, now it came. Means we are ignoring the case and we are printing those particular pattern by using the options. I gave I. Okay, fine. So now what I want to know, in which line it is coming. I'm able to find the pattern here, but I want to know in which line this particular pattern is coming in this particular file by using the grep command. So for that, again, we use an option called -n. So -n, what it will do? It will print line number. It will print line number in that particular file. It will print line number. So let us print the line number. So grep -I, I am giving n. See, it gave me the line number. give me the line number. Grep -in. So you see here, line number is printed here. Line number is printed. And like this, not only line number, okay, the file name also, it is going to print for us. So for that, what option we are going to use? We are going to use an option -h. It is used to print the file name. It is used to print the file name. So I am giving H option here. Okay, so this is one option. Why I am giving this one? Why I am giving H here is, here you are searching the file in only you are searching the pattern only in one file, not in all the files. In one file only you are searching. But if there is a scenario where you need to search the pattern in multiple files, here you are searching the pattern in only one file, that is devops.txt. But if you get a requirement where you need to search this particular pattern occurring in multiple files, in Windows, what you can do, in Windows you don't have such kind of option. Let's say you have this particular file here, these number of files you are having, and you want to know the particular word where and all it is present in these files, in all these files. All these files you want to know. How you can do that in Windows? You need to edit each and every file, and you need to search for that particular word in that particular files. But in Linux, you have an option with the grep where at a time it can go and check in all the files whether that particular pattern is coming or not. Here pattern means word, guys. Pattern means some word. So how we can go and search for that particular pattern in all the files that are present in that particular location is, you can go to that particular folder where it is there and give grep space. It's up to you whether you can give -i or not, because if you want in the lower case also to get searched, you need to give -i. Here I will give -i option, and I am giving Kubernetes, space, I am giving star. Star is a wild card. Where star means, in another way, star means whole. Means all the files present in that particular folder. All the files present in that particular folder, star means. So let me execute this. See, it is giving me the output. It is telling the file name as well, and it is giving the pattern where it is coming. But what I want to know where it is, in which line also it is occurring. I want to know in which line also it is occurring. So for that, what I am giving? I am giving n option. See, it is telling me in devops.txt file at line number 8, it is having Kubernetes. This information it is printing for us. Okay, so this is the way how we can grep that particular pattern inside the particular file. Okay. So these are all options, guys, for the grep command. These are all the options where you can use these options and you can print them in the file. Okay. So this is what, guys, this is what about grep. Now let us discuss about how to display the content of the file. How to just display the content of the file. How to display the content of the file. So there's another command. So for that, what we will do, we will use a command called cat. We will use a command called cat. Okay, cat. It is used to display the content of the file. It is used to display the content of the file. So how to display the content of the file? We use a command called cat space file name. Cat space file name. So what it will do? It will display the content of the file. So let us print that. Let us print that. Let us use our terminal. So here cat space file name. Here the file name is devops.txt. Okay. So see, it is printing the output for me here. It's printing the output for me here. Okay. This is one command. This is one command which we use. It is used just to print the content, not more than that. It's used to print the content. Okay, fine. This is one command. Now we are going to discuss about another important command. That is pipe. Okay, this is pipe. So let me explain you the pipe. So you might have seen the water pipe. So you might have seen the water pipe. For water pipe, what will happen? Water will enter from one end. And leave from the other end. So here water is entering in one end and leaving from the another end. Okay, that means this pipe what it is doing, it is taking the input and it is leaving the output. Whatever it is taking, it is leaving as an output here. Okay, entry is it is taking one input and it is giving the same output, giving the same output. It is acting just a mediator. It's like a mediator between the input and output. It is a mediator pipe, but it is not doing any actions on that. Just it is taking and it is giving out. That's it, the pipe. The same concept is there in Linux, where it will take an input and leave an output. It will take an input and it will leave an output. Which input? What input it will take? It will take one command. It will take one command output, and it will take and it will give to the another command. It will take one command output, command 1 output, command 1 output it will take, and it will give it to command 2, okay. This output it will give as an input to this particular command, okay. So the symbol for the pipe is this a straight line. The symbol for the pipe is nothing but this a straight line, okay. So just assume the water pipe, how it is taking the water as an input and how it is giving it as an output, okay. The same way here this command also will work. It will take one command as an one command output, and it will give the same output to the other command, okay. That is what the pipe is going to do actually. So let us see that practically. Let us execute one command. And let us give that command output to another command. Before executing this particular pipe command, I am going to explain you one more command, and we will take that command and we will use pipe and give that output to the grep command, okay. So here let me explain you one more command before explaining the pipe command, but understand what is the pipe command. Pipe command, it will take one command output and give it as an input to another command. So let me give another command here. That is, I am going to give you one more command called df-h. So df-h means disk space. It will display the disk space. So how it will display the disk space? By using a command df-h. Okay. So let me execute this command df-h. See, it is giving me the output. Means what it is doing? This command, it will give you the total file system size. How much memory the hard disk, not RAM, the hard disk. How much that particular drive it will give you. Let's say for C drive, how much memory is available, how much it is used. It will, by default, it will take C drive only. By default, it will take C drive only. So it will give you the total size, and how much it is used. It will give you how much it is used and how much it is available and how much percentage it is available. Okay. So this information it is providing for us. So now I'm executing this command df-h. df-h is a command which will give you the total size, how much it is used and how much it is available and the percentage. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to use this command and we are going to implement with the pipe command. We are going to implement with the pipe command. So this is the pipe. So if you want to know where the pipe symbol is present in your keyboard, I will show you here. This is the pipe symbol. In on above the enter key, you will see this pipe symbol. Most of the people, they might have not used, who doesn't worked on Linux. They don't know where this particular pipe symbol is. Okay. So on top of the enter here, you will see the pipe symbol. Okay. Don't use any straight lines or one like that. Pipe symbol is here. You take the symbol here on top of the enter key. Okay. So here what we are going to do, here we are going to combine df-h command and we are going to use pipe, and after that we are going to combine the grep command here. So the requirement here, what we are trying to do is, if you see here, df-h we had, and in this is giving me some output. Here. So in that output, what I want to know, I want to see the total size. I want to see the total size here. Okay. I want to just grep it, or what I want to know is, I want to know the size, whether size is there or not in this particular command output, whether size is there or not. We can check manually also. If you execute df-h command, you can see the output here. That's fine. But when you are writing the script, you cannot come and check manually. The script has to go and check whether the size is present or not. So then you need to use a combination of this command and the grep command. The both combination you need to use when you are writing the script. It will automatically go and check whether size is coming in that particular output or not. Okay. So let me show you here df-h pipe grep. I'm trying to search for size, size. So this command will put it here. Okay. We are combining two commands. We are executing df-h, and this command output will be given as an input to this grep command. This command output will be given as an input to this command. This is a command 1 and this is command 2. This is command 2. So this command output is given as an input to this command. This command output is given as an input to this command. Okay. This df-h command output is given as an input to this command. So let us execute it practically. So df-h pipe grep size. Size. I give here the S is in capital. So that's the reason if I'm not giving a I, it did not printed here. The give I, it did not printed here because it's in case sensitive. It's in case sensitive. Okay. So I gave I, now it gave me that output. Now it gave me that output. File system size available. So that is telling, so they confirmed, okay, this command is having the size, the overall size as well. The overall size as well. Okay. And somebody they want to know the percentage. Somebody they want to know the percentage. So what they did, they came and they searched with symbol percentage. With symbol percentage. See, it is telling yes, percentage is there. It went and searched for the percentage. That means they confirm that okay, percentage is already there in that particular command output. Okay, fine. Now what I want is, I want to print only the second line. I want to print only the last line, not second line. I will say last line. Last line I want to print. I don't want to print all the lines. I don't want to print all the lines. So how we can search, how we can get that only the last line alone? So for that, I am going to introduce a new command called tail. A new command called tail. A new command called tail. T-A-I-L, tail. Tail. It is used to display last lines of the output. Last lines of the output. So the command is tail, tail. Let's say last one line means tail -1. Last one line means tail -1. So here again we will use a pipe and df-h command, and we will integrate this tail -1 along with the grep command. So what is the command that we are going to use? df-h. So what it will do? It will give us df-h. It will give us the output here, like file system, size, used, available, use percentage, mount, on. So this data it will print, and the below line it will give us the total size 931 GB and used 103 GB and available 829 GB and usage percentage as well. So this output it will give for us. What I am going to do, I am going to grep it. I'm going to grep whether percentage is present or not. Percentage is present or not. It is telling yes, percentage is present, but in both the lines it is present. What I want only the last line alone. I want only the last line where percentage is present. Not all the lines, only the last line. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one more. I'm going to pipe again. This output again I'm going to pipe tail -1. Tail means what it will do? It will print the last line of that particular output. Last line of the output. Not it will print the last lines, based on the number what we are giving to the tail command. As I said, like every command is having an options. Every command is having an options. Here -1 means last one line. It will print last one line. Okay. If I give 2, it will print last 2 lines. It will print last 2 lines. But in this command, we have only 2 lines. It is printing the 2 lines. But if we are having more number of lines, we are having more number of lines, then if you use tile, then automatically it will give only that particular lines alone. I mean last lines alone. If you give 2, it will print 2. If you give 3, it will print 3, 4, like that. So if you give the number of lines, how much you want to print, those many number of lines it will print here. Okay. So for this, the best example, another example I will give, that is cat. I am giving devops.txt file. Cat devops.txt file. Let me print this. So it printed this content here. It printed this content. What I don't want all the content here. I don't want all the content. I want only Python. I don't want all the things here, all the courses here. I want only Python. So what I can do? I can give pipe, and I'm giving a tail -1. I'm giving a tail -1. So if I'm printing, it is printing only that particular line. The last Python alone, it is printing. The last Python alone, it is printing. Let's say I want Kubernetes also. So I'm printing Kubernetes and Python both. Let's say I want Docker as well. So what I'm doing, tail -3. It's printing Docker also. Like that. So if you increase the number of lines here, tail -1, tail -2, tail -3, tail -4, like this, it will automatically print all those lines. The number of lines from the bottom it will print. Tail means at the end. Okay. And let's say, so tail, what it is doing, from the end it is doing, but I want from the top. Tail is printing from the bottom, but I want from the top. So from the top, how I can print? From the top, how can I print? Okay. Again, there is a command called head. There is a command called head. What head will do? It will print from the top. It will print. So let us execute this command. From the top, based on the number of lines you want, based on that it will print. So I'm giving cat file name, and I'm giving pipe, head -1, means from the top it will print only the first line. From the top it will print only first line. So here what I'm doing, cat DevOps pipe head -1. So it is printing only the first line. It's printing only line X. Let's say I want shell script also. So I want shell script also. So what it is doing? It is printing shell script. And I'm giving 3. So it is printing AWS also. And I'm giving head 4. So it is printing Terraform also. So like this, what we can do? We can print the content. We can print the lines from the top. We can print the output from the top. Okay. Let us take some more example. Okay, I'm just giving the course and the overall market packages now for this particular courses. Overall market packages for this particular courses in overall market packages. Okay, here I'm giving what I'm doing. Let me print what for DevOps 30 lakhs is the package, and shell script 15 lakhs is the package, and for Python 25 lakhs is the package. In overall packagings now in the current market, this is a fact, guys. Now currently this is the market what we had in outside for these particular courses. Okay, so here let's say I'm giving I want DevOps. So for that, in this particular file, I'm giving head. -1, the first course. I'm giving -1, the first course. So it will print. Okay. So first line, first is empty. Let me print. Okay, 3. So fourth line, from the fourth line, I'm printing, because in the fourth line we have from the top 4 lines it is completely printing here. From the top 4 lines it is completely printing. So let me remove the spaces. I removed the space. So for DevOps, 30 lakhs is the minimum package. For DevOps, 30 lakhs is the package. So here what I want to print only DevOps alone. I want to print only DevOps alone. So how I can do that? So I am printing. I know if I give head -3, it is giving course, salary, and DevOps, and the package 30 lakhs, it is printing here. But I want to print only DevOps, because I know DevOps is having more craze in the market. So I want to print only DevOps course here. So what I am trying to do, I am printing from the top, all the 3 lines I am printing, and from the bottom, what I am doing, I am giving tile -1. So I printed from the top, but it gave me another 3 lines. But what I want only the DevOps. So what I'm doing, I'm giving pipe tile -1, means from the bottom it is giving the last line alone. How I'm able to do that? I used both head and tile. From the head, it is giving 3 lines. That output I am giving to the tail command. So what tail command is doing? In that output, tail command, it is printing last line alone. So then it is giving an output like DevOps, and it is printing that particular codes content, particular line what we are expecting there. The line what we are expecting there. Okay. So this is the way how we can use head and tail commands, and we can print the output. Okay. Yeah. Fine, guys. We'll stop here and we will continue with the rest of the commands tomorrow. Okay. So if anyone want to get registered for DevOps and Python courses, please go ahead and register. So we will start those sessions soon. Okay. And this session will keep on continuing as well. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mzi. So really great sessions today, Omsi. So this is very useful for that whoever is joining Linux admin or basics administration things. Really helpful for that. Thanks, Omsi, for the effort from
Thank
Sky.
you. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, keep practicing.
Sure, sure. Yeah.